Okay, City of Archives. Agnes, Joe have been replaced with Yithians, and hopefully their decks have only improved since then. City of the Great Race. Somehow you have awoken in a futuristic city inhabited by odd alien creatures beyond your imagining. You must explore this strange place if you're to find a way out, but your new body is difficult to get used to. We cannot put item assets into play, including item weaknesses. I always forget this when I mulligan, so I'm putting it into my brain this time. I cannot play item assets, so I probably want to mulligan item assets. Getting out of this strange city might be harder than you thought. Its halls are endless and filled with all manner of complex, futuristic machinery. Each copy of Yithian Observer gains aloof. We're on this location. I did restrain. I did resist because the free VP. The free VP is hard to say no to. Parlay, test book or fist 4 to interrogate the captive mind restrained here. If you succeed, remember that you interviewed a subject, and if you fail, take 2 horror. Alright, so let's do what we didn't do. Let's learn from our mistakes. Which was the last time I played this, where Jenny died in, like, the second round. Let's not do that. Okay. I mean, I think that this card is actually going to be really good in this scenario, because it means that, we basically, this guarantees that we're getting 4 clues, which is really nice. I like a lot of this hand, to be honest. I like Ishtaka, but she's expensive. I like Divination, as I just said. I like, Scientific Theory, because more stats are good when you're a Yithian. I don't expect it to stay forever, but if, like, first turn, we drop, like, Ishtaka, Scientific Theory, and gain 2 resources, that can be a pretty good time. Do I want to keep this Scene of the Crime? So we're going to be at 3. We're going to be at 4 for the Investigate. This puts us up to 6. I think we can burn the Scene of the Crime. We have other book cards in here. It's not those ones. I would love to play the Flashlight, but we're not able to. Now, over here, we don't have a lot of items in this deck. I think I'm actually going to kill everything except the Azure Flame. We want, like, Power Word. We got Power Word. Power Word is, like, our only way of doing things. Did Twitch chat take out all of the clue-getting spells? They finally did it. They finally got rid of all the clue-getting spells in here. Unfortunately, that means we don't... means we don't have them. Means we don't have them, and Agnes can't really help on this first location. Okay. Well, let us start with our money, please. And we just need 4 clues. There's 2 of them here. I do think we are going to pay for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to play Ishtaka. She is a Yithian. There's nothing about taking her. It was just about taking Alejandro out. Okay. So we get +1 fist and +1 foot. That's really nice. This is also really nice for when we have to fight one of these guys, because that means we get to attack this guy at 5, which is a very comfortable number. I mean, actually, it's 6 with the... it's 6 with this thing. And then for my last 2 actions, I think I'm just going to gain 2 resources. I think, because then we can play the Divination next turn. Yeah. Now, over here, I'm going to draw a card. Oh, crap. I'm going to play this. And then I'm going to, I suppose, just uncage the soul out this Azure Flame. That's a great draw. So I think we have kind of like enemies handled. We also have a large part of our economy handled as well, which is really nice. And we'll go upkeep. We're running out of time. But luckily, oh, Agnes, you're just going to keep rotating up there? That overpower's nice. Alright, 1 of 5. Evil card over here. Test Brain 0. Regardless of whether this test succeeds or fails, choose this card all but X cards in your hand, where X is your modified skill for this test. I am going to throw the Guts on this, I think. We're going to go 6 to 0. I would like to replace that Guts. I don't know with what. I'll deny existence. Sure, I'll take it. And we had a... I mean, I suppose I could have saved that for the future, actually. Okay. Frozen in Fear. Yuck. That guts would have been great, huh? Okay, so I'm pretty sure Agnes is going to draw a card. Agnes is going to clear this. We might commit this Holy Rosary to Joe, but Joe also might not need it yet. We're going to spend 3, play the Divination, and then we're going to investigate at 4-all, I think. We'll just go 4-all. Once again, we don't lose anything by investigating with the Divination. We might have discarded a card from our hand, but we could like lose one of these pretty easily. So we're going to go 4-all. Not only do we pass, we don't even have to discard a card. Chad, did you put 2 Divinations in this deck? You do have 2 Divinations in this deck. I'm going to call that a winning decision. Chad, you might be winners here. And then we'll draw a card. That is a good card. Alright, and then we'll go upkeep. Oh, sorry, this is Frozen in Fear. We're 2-3. Or we're 2-3, yeah. This is not in my hand. Do I want to commit something? I could commit the Holy Rosary. I think we're just going to run with it for a bit, though. 2-3. What's like... Okay. What's the difference between 2 actions and 1 action with our clue getter, right? What's the difference? Alright. We can, worst case, deny. We're going to go 2-0. -1. We have to discard all but 1 card in our hand. But we can just deny instead and not discard the cards. And then, if an investigator is integrated a subject, take 1 horror and gain surge, you cannot take draw actions. Okay. But we have not interrogated the subject yet, or interviewed a subject. But we're going to want to do that, like, now. And I think we're going to commit the Overpower. We're going to go 8-4. It's a pretty good number. Hopefully this doesn't fail. See? So we actually take a horror, right? If we fail, we take 2 horror. Holy cow. That's rough. That's actually kind of bad. Okay, well, we're going to go again. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go 9, 10. So then we can actually spend 1 less resource and just go 9-4. Beats the -5. Cool. Alright, this is done. Sucks for Joe, though. That really sucks for Joe. I think the last thing we're going to do is we're going to test Brain 0. We're going to go 2-2, sorry, for this thing. Sweet, that's gone. And then we're going to go 2-3. Okay. Alright, it's not terrible. It's not like going swimmingly, but it's not going terrible. Draw a card. Draw a card. Can't play item assets. I haven't played an item yet, right? It's a talent, composure. Spell, talent. Alright, draw 1 more card. I'm not upset about these draws. Honestly, the thing is I don't know what I'm looking for. I have the board game Arkham Horror. I opened it. I got so intimidated with it and just put it away. I've never opened a game. The game is very intimidating, but I'll tell you one game that's more intimidating. This game of Frosthaven is... There's so much in this box. There's so much in here. But yeah, I don't blame you for being intimidated by Arkham Horror. It is a very daunting game. A buddy of mine, I taught him how to play, and he was just like... He played it once, and he's like, this was the most... nightmarish game I've ever played, and I never want to play it again. He was like, it was so confusing. Alright, evil card. Frosthaven's the size of like a mini fridge. I almost, yeah, like when I bought it and I went to pick it up, the girl was like, just so you know, it's very heavy. And I'm like, okay, I believe you, but I don't believe you. And then I picked it up and I was like, this thing is like 50 fucking pounds. It's a crazy heavy game. There's a lot in there. Hello? You fool, you're about to get, power worded. Yeah, we got Frosthaven. Yeah, we did. Thanks to support from viewers like you. We're going to take a horror, and this is going to gain Surge. Alright, that's not bad. How do I learn Arkham Horror? just YouTube vids. Yeah, so there's a bunch of... We actually, on our channel, we don't have a how to play video. We probably should make one, but there are how to play videos out there. I think Watch It Played has one. And then you can come to our channel when you want to get better at the game. If you ever want to win. If you want to win more, you can come on our channel. We got a bunch of those. But we don't have any how to play videos on our channel. Okay, this is not going, like, great. We're about to lose. We're going to lose our scientific theory for sure. I really wish chat gave me some sort of something with this goddamn power word. It just does, like, nothing right now. Okay, well, I think Joe is going to take the initiative to get rid of this, because I would like to take draw actions in the future. So we're going to go fucking a million. We have 8 to 2. Nice. Then we're going to take a double action to move here. Discard a can to move to another copy. Okay, cool. And then I think we're going to test this at 2 to 3. We'll get rid of it eventually. All right. We're going to spend 1. We're going to spend 2. We're going to spend 3. And we're going to power word this guy. It's fast. And I think what we want to do is I think we want to have this guy cower. No, you know what? We're going to kill this guy, I think. I think we're actually going to kill him. Because he's not that scary. So we're actually going to kill this guy. I think we're going to fire with the Shriveling. Sorry, the Azure Flame. And that puts us at 4 to 2. I can go 5, 6 to 2. Beat the -4. There's no -4 in this bag, so we might as well just go 5 to 2. Beat the -3. Cool. He is dead. And we don't take any damage. Our next action, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. We're going to drop down this high-level Shriveling, and then we're going to move into this location. Okay. Upkeep. This is what we're going to use to help Joe with his damn thingamajig. Upkeep. Can't play that. 4 of 5. Crypt Chill. We could lose the Azure Flame. I think we want to use this on Joe still. Yeah, I think we just lose the Azure Flame. We have to say goodbye to it. We fired it once. I mean, but we also could... No, but there's one more shot on this. So yeah, we're going to go 2 to 4. And we're going to get Elder Sign. Nah, okay. Yeah, we'll lose that Azure Flame. Thank you for your service. Hello? Sure. That's actually totally okay. I think we actually want Agnes to go first, and Agnes is going to hop into here. 1. Okay. I mean, we're going to test it 2 to 3. I'm going to commit this. We're going to go 4 to 3. -2. So we take a horror. Don't get to deal damage to anyone because we're not Agnes. We're not Agnes. Oh, God. I do not want Joe to come into this room. We can help Joe with, like, the Holy Rosary. I also could draw a card, because I think I want this victory, right? It's an easy location to get without using the divination. Yeah, we're going to draw a card. Yeah, I think I'm going to help him with that. We could put it in there. I like having the Holy Rosary for us to deal with enemies, but I mean, we have the power word, so I think I am actually going to Stargaze. So we're going to look at that. We're going to put that in the top 10. So we'll shuffle this into the top 10. Okay, and then I remove this from the game? No, max twice per game. All right. So now Joe is going to double action move in here. I think we really don't want to take the horror, so we're going to go... So that puts us at 4 to 3, and then we're going to go 6 to 3. Because we kind of have... We kind of have a Holy Rosary here, in a way. Let's do Dunsparce. That is very funny. I'm not laughing, but that's very funny. So we have 6 to 3. Nice. And then for our last action, we're just going to investigate at 3 to 1. Nice. We're going to test this. And we're going to go 8 to 3. Nice. This is gone. This is also going to be gone. And then we get to draw 2 cards. Hey, look what I found. And a Promise of Power, which is notably very good in this scenario. All right, we'll go upkeep to close things out. A Mists. I'm not going to say no to it. But I also might not say yes to it. As you traverse these strange halls, you come across a chamber you hadn't noticed before. It is filled with trinkets and baubles of all kinds from various civilizations. Many of them match the descriptions you have given to the city's inhabitants. Descriptions of the equipment you had on your person when you first encountered the creatures. Have they somehow replicated the objects you had with you? You take what you can find. Each investigator searches the top 9 cards of his or her deck for up to 2 item assets and draws them. Shuffle each search deck. Shuffling counters piled into the deck. Oh no! My thing! my thing! Damn, my top 10 is now somewhere in this deck. But I mean, it'll be a surprise later on. So we get to look at the top 9 cards for up to 2 item assets, and we draw them. You're not an item. Let's go! Let's go! No item assets, but we do actually get rid of that Dark Memory, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I guess I'll take this Grim Memoir. Okay. I mean, I think the Grim Memoir is really nice here. And then we can play this as well. Yeah, I think we have a good next turn coming up. Okay. And now we get evil cards. Oh, I guess I should read this. Little by little, the memories of your former life are starting to fade. The most recent events are the first to disappear, but soon you begin to lose your grip on your human identity. Each investigator's maximum hand size is reduced by 2. 7 doom. Getting out of this strange city might be harder than you thought. Its halls are endless and filled with all manner of complex, futuristic machinery. Sat here for a while, thinking streaming started without realizing I have to press play. That actually is kind of funny. Alright. Evil card. A locked door. I can put it on this location, luckily. Well, Agnes, you got a job to do, and that job is kill this guy. Okay. I think we want to engage him. I don't think we want to just do the needless damage. We're going to fire the Shriveling, and we're going to go 5 to 3. 5 to 2. He is defeated. Good job, Agnes. And then I think I'm going to play this so we don't have to discard it, I think. But sorry, we'll be smart and use the Prophetic. Man, this is the first time I had, like, Prophetic on turn 1, and it's really nice when you have it on turn 1. I know that's kind of like, well, duh, but it's just, like, really good. We're going to investigate with our second action. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 1. -2. We do succeed by 2, so we are going to draw a card. Why? What is this deck, chat? What have you done? And then we're going to move out of this location. Oh, I guess we can spend the clues? I'll do it next turn. Upkeep. And we have to discard 2 cards here. Our hand size is 6. We can lose the E-Cash and this Look What I Found, I suppose. Oh, no, sorry. We only need to discard 1. Upkeep over here. Ooh, Map the Area can be really good. 1 of 7. Sure. All right, we're going to go 2 to 5. Sure. We're going to remove the top 5 cards of our deck from the game. 1, 2. No, I really would have liked that divination. No. I'm actually okay with losing that, though. It's very expensive. Okay, let's spend the 4 clues in advance. Explore the area near your interview chamber for some time, learning more of the city and its dwellers. It is a place of knowledge and research inhabited by beings who call themselves the great race of Yith. For the most part, the Yithians allow you to explore the city without troubling you, though some of them follow you about and observe you with keen interest. Autofill token, 8 months of the golden table. Thank you for your support. Much appreciated. And I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. As you pass through one of the city's meandering halls, you find a panel attached to the wall. It is a technological device you can hope to understand. As you stand in front of it, dumbfounded, one of your observer approaches it cautiously. It extends one of its claw appendages and manipulates the panel in a convoluted manner. To your surprise, the wall in front of you slides open to reveal another series of halls. The creature steps aside to let you pass. Put those locations into play and choose one of them as at random to have the guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess I'll just like randomly roll for it. He's in the Great Library. Which is like I'm so excited that I don't need to think. I can just put these down. This is like honestly the greatest thing that could ever have happened. It's literally the best. Look at how little thinking I gotta do there. Look at how little thinking I gotta do. Okay. Alright, so if 3 of the following are true, we must advance. So we will put 1 up here to show that 1 is true. Okay, Joe has 2 actions. Well, 3 actions. Joe's going to go, and then Joe's going to go, duh. Alright, cool. And I think for our last action, I am actually going to just map the area. So we go 5 to 2. I think realistically, we're never going to actually play this, so we're going to go 9 to 2. Nice. So we'll map the area, which makes this easier, which makes that easier. That's really nice. Cool. Agnes is going to go 1, 2, 3. She's going to come join. Actually, she can discard a card from her hand. Oh, maybe not. We're going to go... No, I think I'm still going to discard a card. And don't yell at me, chat, but it's probably going to be Storm of Spirits, and then we're going to move in here. I think Storm of Spirits is going to be good in the future. I don't think it's great right now, though. Because then we don't have to discard a card to hand size from this. Alright. Upkeep. Woo! Armageddon! Don't tempt me, chat, with a good time. Armageddon? Wow. Let's go. Okay. I think instead I'm going to take 1 horror. It's a guy. Okay, I think we're going to draw a card with Agnes. It's a garbage draw. I think we're going to fire our gun. Oh. You can now trigger action abilities on encounter cards. Okay. This is not an encounter card. This is me. Alright, we're going to use this to fire the Shriveling. So we currently have 4 to 4. I can commit this to go 1,000,000 to 4. Add a curse token. Nice. This guy will take 2 damage. And then I think for our last action, I'll draw another card. No, because it might be our weakness. I could fire again, but I kind of would like Joe to finish him off with one of these vicious blows, is what I'm thinking. So I guess I'll investigate at 2 to 1. Oh, this guy actually only has 3. So yeah, we're going to go 2 to 1. Wow. Anyways, look what I found. Alright, Joe, we're going to punch this guy. So we have 4 to 3. We want to get to 8. This gets us to 9. This gets us to 6, and then we can go 7, 8. We can go 8 to 3. Actually, we can go like 1 and then go like there. We'll go 8 to 3. This punk's dead. Oh, we actually don't even need to spend the resource because we have Ishtaka, which gives us +2 instead of +1. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I suppose we want to talk to this guy, right? We could go 3 to 2. We can go 4 to 2. Let's just go up 2. I think that's a pretty comfortable level for this one. Not with that number. It's only if we fail, nothing happens, right? Sure. We're gonna go like that, 4 to 2. Yep, that's good. Oh, let's place one of my clues? Okay, we will have investigated instead. It's just easier to... It's the same kind of test. So then let's look at the first one, because there's a -5. We have 3, 4, 5, -5. No, we still fail. And this is at the end of the round? Cool. Alright, upkeep. I'll tell you, chat, your deck's not terrible. Like, there's still some questionable things, but overall, I think it's looking pretty okay. Oh my god. So I think, well, we have to kill Ishtaka here. I think I like Ishtaka. What do I like more here? I think I like the book more, right? So I think we have to kill Ishtaka. Sorry. Okay. We're going to gain a resource. So these go down. And we're going to play a Research Librarian. Dream Diary, notably not unique. Okay, we have a lot of allies left, but we don't have a lot of like ways to make money. Yeah, notably Dream Diary, not unique. I thought it was. Then we're going to investigate at 4 to 1 for our last action. We'll do it with the Grim Memoir, I think. So we're going to go 6 to 1. Hey! That's fine. Agnes. Agnes. We'll get rid of this. And then we'll investigate at 2 to 1, right? Like, what does it hurt? We can go 2 to 2. Let's go 2 to 2. There's zeros. If we put a clue down, that's okay. Let's go one more time. Okay. And then we'll do this at 2 to 3. Okay. Wrong order. Upkeep. Ooh, okay. 4 of 7. We're not doing great. Silas had a better shot. Alright, we're going to Crypt Chill 2 to 4. See you later, mists. Over here. Okay. Was I supposed to shuffle those guys in? No, they're already in there. I just haven't drawn them. Okay. Well, I suppose Agnes is going to shoot her shot with the Shriveling. We have 4 to 1. We're going to go 5, 6 to 1. Might as well, right? That's why we have this prophetic. It was supposed to be a double flex, but now it's very much chat-built decks where Agnes is the fighter and Joe is the Kluber. This man is dead. We have 1 action remaining. I think I'm going to use to play this Azure Flame. Joe. Whew. We'll go 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 1. Nice. We'll grab a clue. And then we draw a card. And then I think we're going to talk to this guy. Again, we're going to talk to the Custodian, the Curious Yithian. And we're going to go 3 to 1. 3 to 2, sorry. 3 to 2. It's not great. I'm going to commit this because I don't think we're going to play it. We'll go 5 to 2. That's good. We'll place a clue on him. And then we got 1 more. And I think we're going to commit this Drawn to the Flame to go 5 to 2 again. Okay, draw a card. I'm playing the No Stone Unturned mostly because it's... normally the No Stone Unturns are in my Hunch deck, but I took them out because they have wild symbols on them, and that's just kind of better in this scenario than some of the other cards we had in our deck. Okay, but 2 of these are now true. So then we just have to spend 2 clues to decipher this, which Agnes could actually probably do. Does Yithian Joe have hunches? No, he does not. He has a hunch deck, but there's no hunches coming to him. He forgot all his hunches at home. Oh, I didn't test this Frozen in Fear 2 to 3. Holy crap, we did it. It's gone. Upkeep, that's sick. Yeah, the Uncalled Solve case being stuck in there. You are actually with us. Okay, after taking a move, you cannot take another of those actions for the remainder of the turn. Well, thank God we have Safeguard. That's all I will say. Thank God we have Safeguard. Alright. We're going to go 5 of 7. Evil card over here. We have not done these things. And he is in the Laboratory of the Great Race. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It's like we could just like try to grab clues. Clues aren't bad. Like maybe Joe tries to grab 2 clues and then do this. Oh yeah, we all draw from the Custodian, yeah. I haven't got to my thing yet. I'm still kind of just thinking how we're going to go. Alright, draw. Pete Sylvester's a nice draw. Alice Luxley's a nice draw. Okay. So Joe could, like, maybe... I think a divination here is probably worth it. But it's only a 1. Like, we can just investigate with this, right? We start here, which puts us at 6 to 1. 4 to 1. We're good. So we were 3-1, so we actually still get to draw a card. We can't play assets and events, though, mind you. All right, we're going to investigate. Or maybe we do this. I don't think we do it this turn because if this advances, I don't know. I think we just... I mean, like, what card are we losing here? Oh, I could shortcut? Okay. I think I'm going to investigate 4-1. Nice. And then I think we're going to spend 2 clues to test book 2. So we're 3-2. Five to 2? 9-2. Chad, the unexpected courage, you did it. I mean, without this, what, we're 7-2? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just... Because then maybe Agnes can use that. Oh, it goes back to our hand. Let's go. We still spent the clues, but it goes back to our hand. Wow, Chad the value. Anyways, we're also going to spend 2 clues. And then now we'll commit this one. Yay, let's go. So this is done. Unexpected Courage 2, best card in the game. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Alright. You believe you have discovered the process used by the Yithians to transport you here, but the truth is hard to accept. Your body was never brought into this place. Your mind has been transferred into the body of one of these creatures. Somewhere, another place, another time, one of the reviled creatures dwells in your body. You no longer have to perform any of the following tasks. However, the more you perform by the time the scenario ends, the easier the transition to your human body will be, and the less likely the process is to fail or backfire. Be careful. Yeah, I think there's been one Cyclopean Hammer for Agnes. Places acts once we have done these things. We want to do a bunch of them. Spend a clue, draw 2 cards instead of 1. If this exceeds your maximum hand size, draw an additional card. If each surviving investigator has 10 or more cards in hers or her hand, we immediately advance. So, chat, should we just like go for it here? And if they die, if they get stuck as Yithians, I'm just like, well, that's that. We lost the campaign. Oh, shucks. Okay, we have 2 actions remaining. I think one of them is going to be to play Pete Sylvester. And then I'm going to investigate 2-1 for my last action, because we need clues. And I think we actually just want to, like, grab a bunch of clues here. Alright, upkeep. Nice draw, especially with Pete. Alright, what are we killing here? I think I can probably... Ooh, I'm only have to discard 1 card, and I think it's going to be one of the... I think it's going to be the Vicious Blow, to be honest. We lost Ishtaka. Yeah. Alright, 6 of 7. Evil card over here. A Frozen in Fear. It's annoying, but we can get through it. Hey, how about you don't discard your hand? Okay. We each will draw a card at the start of the investigation phase, and then we will build a plan. Level 0 backpacks in this deck? So our hand sizes are about to drop again. So I think what Joe wants to do is Joe wants to spend 2 and play Dream Diary. Joe wants to seek some answers, I think. So then we are at 3, 4, 4 to 1. That is pretty good, just the -5. Not the plus. We've actually been very lucky. We've had a lot of +5 hits. Sorry, +1 hits. +5? Can you imagine that token? A lot of +1 hits, which has been very, very... I'm not going to pretend that we aren't very lucky with those. Okay. I don't want to leave the Great Library. It's such a nice place. Like, is it a bad idea to stay here one turn? To get rid of this next turn before there's potentially a reshuffle? I don't think there is a reshuffle, though. So we're going to try 2 to 1. I'm going to commit one of these to go 4 to 1. Okay, sure. I guess we're going to stay here. Then for my last action, I'll investigate at 4 to 1. Nice. Alright, Agnes. Oh my god, we have our bad card in here. So I guess we gain 2 resources. Luckily we have Pete Sylvester, so we can like ride it out a little bit. Honestly, we're just taking 3 resources, I think. And then we're going to test this at 3 all. Let's go. Draw a card. That could have been very bad. I guess we're actually at 17. They're tied now. Because they were tied at the beginning and we've drawn 2 of them. Alright, upkeep. Perfect timing on that. Wild. Alright, we need to get rid of this. Absolutely incredible dunk from the game there. Alright, shuffling counter dispel into the deck. Okay, good. There we go. We've did it. We knew it was coming. Check your supply. We're never going to get that. This is why that card's bad, right? Like, even though, like, the card seems fun and seems good, Stargazing's that's why I love Stargazing, but it's bad. It's just bad. No one has the pendant because chat decided to not buy the pendant, which I think was actually the incorrect choice for Agnes. I think Agnes could have really benefited from the pendant. Oh, finally a power word target. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, we're in a little bit of danger. This is not going to be an easy ride. Alright, we should go draw a card. Hey, look at that. Yeah, we're going to have to clear these out this turn. But we also need to get resources to get rid of this. And our hand size is 4, so we're going to have to keep this weakness. But we can't commit cards to skill tests. Can't you win right now? I can end it right now. Don't know if we can win it. I mean, I have to, like, what? Draw a card. We get 3. Joe can't take draw actions, though. Joe can't draw cards. If we test both of these and we get them out testing 2 to 1 without spending any resources. So when you said let's finish the thing today, did you mean by playing this one scenario and dying? Honestly, potentially. Potentially, right? Yeah, because Joe can, like, get rid of this 2 to 1, get rid of this 2 to 1. And then we spend a clue to draw 3 cards, and then Joe's fine. Agnes, on the other hand, draws a card and then does this. Okay, so Joe has a few problems that he needs to solve. These are 2-1s. But the problem is, like, what's our long-term plan, right? Because either we get rid of these, we try to get rid of these, or we gain 3 resources, the strongest move in the game, the triple, basically, we call that the old emergency cash. When your turn becomes gain 3 resources, that's the old emergency cash. That's what we call it in the biz. But we have to do it without committing any cards to the test. Because we can't. We have to go, and Agnes can't, because Agnes needs these cards in her hand. I mean, I guess we can try to get rid of one of them and gain 2 resources, and then we kind of like work to both of our plans. So we're going to go 2-1. See? It's useless. Give me 2 resources. Over here, we're going to spend 3, and we're going to power word this guy, and then we're going to have him cower. And then I think we play Dark Memory using the Prophetic because it is a spell. What if Joe was a Yithian for the rest of the campaign? I'd end the campaign. The campaign will, if either of these investigators become Yithians, I'm calling the campaign a loss. And then let's test one of these at 3-1. There we go. Barry KW, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the goddamn table. It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, Joe has to also test this. We're going to commit this to the card, I think. So we're going to go 4-2. Sure, man. Alright, this guy stands up, and then we're going to go upkeep. Well, I guess I had to add the doom to the thing. Upkeep. Does Agnes have one more action? Cower. Play. Got rid of one of Joe's things. We take a horror, which gets rid of this. Perfect timing. And then we have to discard down to 4 cards. Backpack. Essence of the Dream. Alice Luxley. Magnifying Glass. Alright, let's see. We have a lot of time left, so we don't need to panic yet. Okay, we should panic. We should start panicking. If we haven't started panicking yet, it's too late. Alright, we're going to go 2-3. We have a lot of horror soak. 2-2, rather. 2-2. Wow, let's go! Alright, Alejandro, give us the juice. Give us the squeeze. Okay, do we shoot our shot? Like, are these decks capable of doing better? Because the alternative is that we... How many things have you remembered? We've hit 3. We got 3. Yeah. Oh, no. So, not great. And I'm going to be, like, I'm going to pull back the curtain. I actually would not be upset if the campaign ended here. Even though it would be a loss on my record in the Twitch chat challenge, I think the decks kind of earned it. They've earned the loss, so to speak. Because Joe's here at the start of his turn. Like, we can get rid of the tower, but then we just are still just kind of spinning our wheels, right? Yeah, the tower. Yeah, no, the tower. It's that's a kill shot in City of Archives. That's a kill shot. Excuse me. Alright, well, let's assume we're going to keep playing. Let's assume. We're going to distract this guy. And then we're going to distract this guy. For our last action, we're going to test this. And we're going to commit this Pete Sylvester. Can't distract twice? Is it limit once per? Oh, man, that's crazy. That, so I guess we'll cower, but no one is actually, I've done that so many times. I need to RTFC, but I'm surprised that that's the first time it's been pointed out to me. Because I've done that multiple times in this campaign. Man, Power Word's actually fucking shit. Like, this card's not good. Wow. This card's actually garbage. Holy cow. Holy crap. Why can't you do it? I mean, I understand, like, you can get a lot of clues, but you have to put so much experience into it, and things need to line up perfectly. Why is this card so bad? Alright, well, I guess we'll do Cower. And then we'll test this. At 3, we'll go 5, 2, 1. Honestly, these card pack, you should have just not told me. Because now I'm even saltier, because I'm like, I don't even want to play with this card anymore in the future in this deck. I want this campaign to actually end here now. Like, you just put your Justin Salts in chat, it just started to overflow. Alright. We're going to shortcut Agnes into this location. We're going to double move into that location. And then we're going to play the tower. Test this Frozen in Fear. 2 to 3. Let's go. Draw a card. Yeah, I don't, honestly, yeah, right now, chat, I'm mad at you. You put this shit-ass card in my fucking deck? You're like, Power Word's great. No, Power Word's not good. Like, I can understand, but I mean, like, why would you put this card in your deck if you had enemy management? Because you can only do one thing on the card. Wow. That's wild. Okay, upkeep. Let's discard cards. I guess this was in my hand, but we'll just get rid of that'll be a discard. This will be a discard. This will be... Actually, you have more symbols. There's an upgrade to do two things, right? Yeah, but it's only still once per thing, right? You can still only do each command once per round, right? Which means that you need to, like, have multiple commands, right? Yeah, I think Marie is probably the best user ever, but I still don't think the card's good. I think the card is actually kind of poop. Get out of here, Alice. I don't have time for you. Just turn me into Yithians, honestly. My salt level, my cup overfloweth. Sure, I don't care. 3-all. Sure. I still got this shit, huh? That's fine. 2-4. Yeah, who cares? Discard my magnifying glass. Just press the flip button? No, I'll never flip the table. Concept, you can make an enemy do anything you want. Practice, you spend 3 actions to evade an enemy and do 1 damage. See, Beard gets it. Okay, so we're in the exact same situation we've been in. That's actually a really good draw. I think I'm pulling the trigger, chat. I'm ready to bomb this campaign. I don't respect this Agnes deck anymore. I am like sick of it. Does the tower have something? The Tower of Panoctus? Because we can maybe do that one and then try to get out of here. The only problem is these guys are going to be coming. Alright, well, we're going to distract this guy. Can't distract twice. And then we're going to do this thing. And we have like 1 billion to 2. Let's go! Alright, we're going to move into here. Guys, is Arkham a bad game? Have I been playing a bad game since 2017? Is this game actually not fun? Am I having a realization? No, we don't have this. Alright, Joe's going to move down here. Joe's going to do this, though, and we actually have 6-2. I'm going to go 7-2 because I don't want a -5 here. Alright, we're finally free. We're finally free. What do I do with my last action? I guess this is it, though, right? I guess, like, we're just going to try to get out of here. Still haven't played Scarlet Keys. I like Scarlet Keys. Scarlet Keys is fun. I like a lot in the Scarlet Keys. It's a really... I think I like the campaign quite a bit. I've only played it 1.3 times, but all the scenarios, there's only one that I, like, actively disliked in the ones I've played. But other than that, I really like Scarlet Keys. I think it's a great campaign. No, the game doesn't suck. These decks are just, I think... When is the Travis run continuing? Honestly, it won't be probably until May. Because Travis is going to be gone for a month. Dealings in the Dark? Shades of Suffering. Shades of Suffering. I don't know if I've played Dealings in the Dark. Where does that one take place in the world? Look, I'm having more fun talking about Arkham than playing Arkham. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Okay. Where are we? We're in encounter cards. This guy moves up here. Oh no, Joe had 1 action left. Give me a resource. I don't know, man. I guess I can investigate 3-1, 3-2. Cool. Oh no, I liked that one. I liked Dealings in the Dark. I like that one quite a bit. Even though, like, it's just... Hey, Ishtaka's back. Even though it's just... even though Dealings in the Dark is actually just Echoes of the Past, it's an enjoyable version of it. Alright, we did the Doom. Now we get our evil cards. Hey! It's here, chat! The rumor, it's back! It's here! I think we're gonna draw a card. Gain a resource. And take an action, which we're gonna use to exhaust. We're gonna choose Cower on this guy. No. Yeah, I don't know. No, we're going to draw a card. We're going to draw a card instead. Because I think we're just going to try to get out of here this turn. This is not the time. Brother, this is not the time. Yes. I think like, setup-wise, like, it's a little bit clunky. They definitely could have done better, I think. Like, I think they could have had the map set up in advance. They could have just had the... And I think that's actually probably what we're going to do next time we play. Which is just have the... Don't take away the small map, and just have the Bazaar set up from the get-go. Alright. Our Yithian friend's going to give us some cards. Isn't it hilarious on the Forgotten Age epilogue it says no one completes new journeys, yet you could have been a freaking Yithian at that point? That is funny. I do think that they just didn't have the courage to do a... They kind of just assume that if anyone becomes a Yithian, they stay there forever, right? Are the Scarlet Keys maps big, huge? No, I would say the majority of them are tiny. And Dealings in the Dark, while it is big, it actually is like 2 small maps in a way. But I think most of the maps in Scarlet Keys are small and tight. For example, one of them only has 6 locations. Maybe 8. No, I think it's 6. It's 2, 2, boom, boom. And that's like most of them. They're very small, tight maps. There's only, I think, one major scenario I haven't played yet. And apparently there's some secret scenario that people talk about. I don't know. Anyways, you can see that I've checked out of this scenario. You can see that I'm not in the game right now. Which is, like, unfortunate, but... That power word was an absolute shock to me. Okay. What next? Do we just go? I think we just go. We have 2 turns left. Yeah, I think it's it. I think we're pulling the trigger, chat. My apologies, but it's time to go. We're gonna... You should have less horror on you. We're gonna draw 2 cards. This is the scenario. Justin always says it's fine if people complain too much, so Justin must be doing good. I honestly actually still agree with my original point, right? I don't think this is the scenario killing me. I think that this is, 1, the inconsistency of the decks, and 2, I've had a lot of autofills. We have a lot of good tokens, though, so I think it's really just these decks aren't good. I think that's the major reason. So maybe... Realistically, it sucks to say this, but like maybe a lot of the times when people have a lot of problem with City of Archives, it might just be because of the decks. Because I think this scenario is very easy. This will be my only time where I've gotten into this choke point. And honestly, it's gonna sound kind of funny. But I don't think Agnes dropped the ball. I think Joe dropped the ball here. Anyway, give me a card. We'll pass on last action. Joe is going to spend a clue to draw 2, take a horror. We'll draw 1, and then he draws 2 more. We're going to take another horror and draw it again. What about the Yithian? Yeah, we're taking horror. Yeah, we're taking... Oh, he discards cards from hand. Good call. Good call. I'm not here. You should know that by now. I'm not actually paying attention. All right. I guess Agnes will try to shoot him with a Shriveling for her last action, and we will go 7-2 instead of just doing nothing on her last action. There we go. Now he's dead. Look. See, this is why I didn't do it, because I don't care. Like, I don't care. I know that this is bad to say, but I'm not here right now. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look, we did it. All right, resolution 1. Oh, the process backfired spectacularly. Eulerly? Is that how you spell it? I don't know, man. Yeah, I knew it was going to work out exactly, right? Okay. Alright, so we each reveal a random chaos token, and if it backfired spectacularly, we're going to reveal 2 random chaos tokens. So if we reveal each investigator who reveals an Elder Sign or a +1 suffers no ill effects. Okay. Each investigator who reveals a skull or any number other than +1 gains the out-of-body experience weakness and must add it to their deck. That's cool. I've never even seen this weakness. That's fun. That's a nightmare, actually. This card's a nightmare. Oh my god. And we choose the one that's lower on the list for the 2 tokens. And okay, if we reveal one of the other symbols, we must use a body of a Yithian for our investigator for the remainder of the campaign. We also must gain an out-of-body experience. Alright. Let's see what happens. So, Agnes? Agnes is fine. Agnes is okay. Joe? Joe's done. Joe's gone. Joe's a Yithian. Rest in peace to our friend Joe. So Agnes is going to get an out-of-body experience in her deck. Okay. Okay. I guess we had to learn our victory display, right? Which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, I suppose that means we got to draft a new level 0 deck, huh? I suppose that's what that means, right? Joe retires, but Agnes keeps going. She survived. Joe goes in the bin. We need a new Seeker, chat. I think that's what that means, right? What a fantastic time that'll be. All right, so I guess I'm gonna pause this and we're gonna roll an investigator. All right, we are here with Agnes. We have 20 cards brought to us by Twitch chat, so let's see what our upgrades are. 12 is a Guts 2. So what does that cut? It cuts Tongue Twister. So it cuts all the Tongue Twisters out of here. It cuts the Shriveling 3s. Shriveling 3 is gone. I don't even know. What's upgraded to Uncage the Soul? Is that a 3? It is a 3. So that is also gone. And then it was Confess and Mercy, which are both 1s. Okay. We have 2 experience left, and we now have up to 11, so let's see what we get. 9. Oh, this Guts 2 should be gone, so we're going to roll again because we actually have 10. 6. Emergency Cash 2. Are we going to cut the emergency cash, or do we want to cut one of these, or do we want to cut another card? Are we going to upgrade the emergency cash, or are we cutting something, chat? What do you guys want to do? We cut the painkillers? I can get behind losing the painkillers, but I don't want one person. I want to get at least one other vote, one other thought about what we could cut, and then maybe I'll just decide. Painkillers? All right, Murado, you have made the final vote. It is yours. I'm down for that. Didn't specify, shouldn't have cut the lower version, but dealer's choice. No, if they don't specify, chat still has to make a cut. I'm hands off these decks. I don't get to make decisions. Okay. I think we've also let the salt cool down a bit. So I think we're gonna try Yithian Joe in Into the Depths of Yoth. I think we're gonna give it a shot, and I think it's gonna be a fun time. I think we're gonna give it a shot. And if it goes wrong, then it goes wrong. Still get the 4 XP, but we don't have deck building anymore, right? So we can't upgrade? Don't Yithians not have decks? So I don't think we get to upgrade, right? Our deck stays as it is from here on out. It's the same as it was before. Interesting. Because I thought that it said Yithians don't have deck building restrictions. That's what it says on the back. They don't build decks. Let's go look at what it says. Let's go into the thing. Use the body of a Yithian. Let's look. Oh, no match found. Okay, we gotta do it the hard way. Say for requirements. Do you remember? No, I forgot it all when I became a Yithian. I forgot everything. It's okay, we'll just dig it out. City of Archives. Let's see. Body of a Yithian. Okay. Yithians can't build decks. Do you remember? Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the deck building requirements. It's, yeah, that makes sense then. I can get behind that. It follows the old Joe. Yeah, it's meant to be, as yeah, they say, like, it's not, it's obtuse, you know? What it used to be when you were human, do you remember, ... That makes sense. I can get behind that. Okay, in that case, we're going to upgrade Joe then. So I'll pause and we will get that going. So we'll upgrade Joe as well. All right, so we've decided to stick with Yithian Joe. And we are upgrading. We have 17 cards that we can upgrade with. So why don't we see what Twitch Chat's going to do with number 13, which is Arcane Insight. Not a bad card. And certainly I can understand the thought process around it, especially when it comes to being a Yithian. So I actually think like there's a sense behind this decision. I actually can, like, get behind it. The only problem is our economy sucks. That's the downside. But that's not the issue right now. The issue right now is I got to say goodbye and thank you for watching. And we're going to see how Agnes and Yithian Joe do in the Depths of Yoth. So thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.